Everyone loves the victory reel. No one talks about the tunnel. Hell isn't fire and pitchforks. It's the long hallway where every door looks the same. Every echo sounds like doubt, and you start wondering if this grind will ever end. If you're in that hallway right now, listen closely. Don't stop walking. Don't decorate the darkness. Keep going, because hell is only permanent for those who sit down. Welcome to Spark and Hustle. I'm Puneet Kaur. Today's episode is for the ones fighting private battles in public silence, the leaders, single parents, creatives, founders, survivors. The ones who smile at 9 a.m. and crumble at midnight. You're not weak, you're in transit. When you keep moving through pain, you turn agony into access. The version of you that exists on the other side of suffering is built from material the old you never had. Let's talk about how to walk through hell and come out unburned. Let's talk with the map of hell. Hell starts as disappointment and becomes identity when you stay there too long. The first trap is self-pity. The second is comparison. The third is waiting for rescue. Pain convinces you it's personal. It's not. It's mechanical. Pressure plus purpose equals transformation. Every great story begins with descent. Dante wrote the Inferno. You are writing yours. The goal isn't to skip the chapters where it hurts. It's to keep turning pages until it means something. Stillness is suffering multiplies it. Movement dilutes it. Let me say that again. Stillness in suffering multiplies it. Movement dilutes it. You don't need a master plan. You need a next step. Clean one corner of your house. Send one email. Stretch. Walk. Speak truth out loud. Action signals the nervous system that you're not a hostage. And when your body moves, your faith follows. Every day you move an inch through the fire, the smoke thins. Now, let's talk about what I say, the physics of pain. So let's talk in physics terms, because physics, believe it or not, was my favorite subject through high school. Pain has a half-life. It decays through exposure. The more you face it, the less it controls you. That's why avoidance strengthens agony. You're feeding it privately. When you walk through it, talk through it, work through it, the burn becomes blueprint. You stop being the victim and start being the architect. Remember, pain that's processed becomes power. Pain that's postponed becomes poison. Now, when you're in hell, voice multiply in your head. It becomes multiple voices. Things like, why me? It's not fair. I can't take this. But there's another voice, quiet, low, almost boring. It says, keep walking, keep going. That's why the one you follow is the low, the quiet, the boring one. Every step you take toward discipline tunes that frequency louder. Ignore the choir of complaints. They are singing nostalgia. March to the drumbeat of purpose. You will lose people. You will lose things. You will lose peace, pieces of identity. You won't recognize the old you. However, to rebuild in the ruins, you have to let those things burn. What survives fire was meant to. Every ash you carry is material for the next structure. Rebuild differently, simpler, stronger, scarred, but sacred. And remember, scars don't make you damaged, they make you documented. There's always a door in hell marked exit. The catch? It's at the end of endurance. Most people quit 3 feet before it. The way out is through. When it hurts the most, that's the test point. Keep going 5 more minutes, 1 more call, 1 more rep, 1 more breath. That's where unbreakable is born. Once you emerge, everything looks smaller. What used to scare you now registers as static. You'll stop needing validation because you've seen your own survival. And the peace you carry will be heavier than any applause. You didn't escape hell, you graduated it. So here's our fun part, which is the framework. First, we got to recognize it. Name your hell. 2, you got to move through it. Micro actions daily. 3 is you got to extract lessons. If you didn't learn anything from this experience, what is the point of going through it? Ask yourself, what is this teaching me that comfort couldn't? 4th, share it. Your story is someone else's survival guide. Purpose is pain recycled into direction. Now, when you're back in the light, don't apologize for who the fire made you. Hell teaches you efficiency. Don't waste it trying to prove softness. Be kind, but stay sharp. Be open, but stay armored in boundaries. You owe no one the old version of you that burned away. If you're walking through hell right now, remember, hell doesn't last, movement does. Keep going until going becomes habit, because one day someone else will be stuck where you were and your footsteps will be their map. And now when it comes to a summary of what we are trying to talk about in this episode is motion cures stagnation, pain processed becomes power, self-pity freezes progress, scars equals documentation, not damage. 5th is keep walking means we're going to keep winning. Now, quote to keep in mind is, pain is the tax you pay for becoming real. And the book recommendation is, this is a book I've recommended in a couple other episodes before, and I cannot but recommend it for this one again. It is Man's Search for Meaning. I think that's a book everybody should read and then also reread when you're going through hell, when you realize how your hell is so much more manageable than the hell that's described in Man's Search for Meaning book by Viktor Frankl, the kind of hell people had to endure back in the day during Holocaust. So it's a masterpiece on finding purpose through suffering. Frankl proves that even in the darkest places, meaning is the ultimate survival tool. Here's another quote I want you to ponder. It is by Winston Churchill. It says, if you're going through hell, keep going. This is something I have written on my mirror is, what burns you today can light your path tomorrow. And thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay bold, stay soft, and keep going.